Nipah! Welcome back, everybody. It's time for the Daily Nipah. Rika Farude Simulator 25. You can get yourself here at socksmadepeoplesexy.net/games.itch.io. It's free as a bee. Rika? Oh, Rika. You ready to fight? These 3 mentors that should be medicated without act. Oh my god, Peltor. I am so sorry. Kudos to you making it work. I tried making it work. I got into my later 30s and then... yeah. And then I got saved by Medi-Cal, and a friend helped me out a lot. It's the worst. And Azure? Hell yeah. God, yes, Peltor. Jeez, me. That is something I have not been able to get any in a couple of months. But I'm hoping in the near future here I'll be able to get some to help me relax a little bit. Speaking of, I had horrible anxiety. What's up, Mabda Habda Gabda Gabda Mabda Habda Gabda? That's a triple double. How you doing? I had horrendous anxiety last night for like no reason. There's just nothing happening, and my anxiety just got. This is the problem. Like even on medication, it happens, you know. I just can't help it. Definitely helps a lot. But... But it's the world feels just a little bit better today. Oh, and Silk Song, Peltor, when you get a chance to play it, I think you're gonna like it. I like it a lot. I'm not gonna say any spoilers. I don't spoil it. It definitely has its own feel to it, though, which I appreciate a lot. I started, I continued my off save of just another Hollow Knight playthrough offline a little bit last night. I got the wall. Oh, nice triple double, Rika. I got the wall. The wall jump, which was very nice. A German ad. Hey, Nate. Hey, other Toad. A German ad? What the heck? That's kind of funny. Are you watching some German things there, Toad? Nate Toad? Left button gives input without being pushed, and I can't. Oh. I don't know if you take it apart and just clean that area, or if you could just take like a pin or something and like scrape a little bit out of the under part of your D-pad area. Question, but it's kind of controversial and I don't want to change the whole stream by my question. Well, if it's too controversial, I'll let you know. Feel free to ask your question. I appreciate the leading up into this question. Oh yeah, of course I did. What's up, Poncho? Pineapple on pizza. You know, years ago, Poncho, I would have been like, hell no, but I think it's just I don't like sweet on pizza that much. I need a T5 star head screwdriver to unscrew the back, and I don't really have anything narrow enough to get between the edges of the D-pad and the... Okay. If you could find, like, a pin or safety pin, something that's just tiny and metal that kind of scrape it. Nice whorehouse. I did, Nate. I did. Well, here's my take on that. He preached for the hurt and killing of trans people, basically LGBTQ community. Constantly. And he made it very public. So people celebrating it doesn't bother me at all. I don't feel bad for the wife at all either, because she married a man who preached nothing but hate and murder and all that. I do feel bad for the kids, because they were born into a situation they can't help. And there's going to be one of two things. Either one, they understand why he was taken out, or two, it makes them far, far worse and turns their kids into him again. That is a triple-double. Well done, Rika. Oh, we just got a one Potsy. There we go. Like I said, the statistic he advocated for, he got what he asked for. No one should have to die, but he literally... Yeah. I'm more in agreement with Peltor here. He kind of got, like, this is what he was advocating for, and it just happened to him. And again, I feel bad for the kids, because they can't help the situation they were born into. But the wife? You know who you're married to. Yeah, Peltor, I could see that. We got a ball on Rika here, though, because we just got a one Potsy. I know it's a bit of a day. There's a lot to talk about in this area. But we're still going to celebrate Rika. She's going to ball out now. But yeah. The wife, you're married to an awful individual who preached nothing but awfulness all the time. Rika! I don't know if you're not privy to this, by the way. This is Rika Furude. This is like a meme wrapped in a meme wrapped in a meme. Yeah. Also, don't forget that, what about the two Democrats that were literally assassinated in Minnesota months ago? That, you know, barely was talked about compared to the... Yeah, absolutely, Nate. Yeah, exactly, Peltor. Like, that was a fascist that got murdered. Alright, Rika, let's lighten the mood up a little bit here.
And now, the starting center for your San Antonio Spurs, a 4'6" skyscraper from Higurashi University, Rika Furude.
Yeah, Rika, you big ball and shot calling, go ball it out, baby.
What the fuck is going on with Rika Furude? What the fuck?
I'll link the video this is based off of in the future. Look at her ball out like a big baller shot caller. We got a Nipah, which is a very rare thing that happened to happen today. Yeah, like, I get that. I am with that. The kids, it's awful, but like that's, you know, there's so many parents that yeah, we did mark that down. There's so many parents of children that don't get any news at all, you know. The only reason this is getting big news is because he's a fascist, and our current regime is fascist. And, like, we're flying our flags at half-mast today for some fascist influencer. Like, it's... The kids part's the worst part. The rest of it, like, you can't openly preach hate like that and not expect something to happen. Like, that's especially in today's environment. Yeah, exactly. Like, you know how much blood is on people like Trump's hands? Regardless of if he just literally killed them or not, them himself? And all this man did was advocate constantly for that kind of behavior. I feel bad for the kids. It sucks for the kids. But it also sucks for all the children, for all the queer families, for all the, I guess, Democratic family. I'm not a Democrat, it's just... Like, that's the two-party system that they have fighting over each other. But for all the other children that got their parents taken away, for all the rioters, the peaceful riots that have gotten up, for all those people they killed, you know? Like, yeah, sure. It sucks for his kids, but there's so many other parentless kids out there for them doing far worse stuff. So, do people celebrate these things? Yes. It's nothing to do with their kids. It's nothing to do with anything like that. It's the idea behind it. And I am A-okay with the excitement that is happening, because it sucks feeling like you're getting the raw end of everything all the time, like anybody who is not Republican, essentially. They're racists, they're phobic, they're every phobic in the book. And that's, you know, if they're gonna preach violence against all of us, then it's gonna happen back. You know? But this is why we praise things like Luigi. The price we pay for the Second Amendment, after all. Why shouldn't the price have been on his head for one? Yeah. Organization that built Project 2025. Yep. Exactly. These people are doing nothing but setting up very openly racist and phobic programs to kill anybody that's different, essentially. So the only person I feel bad for, the only people I feel bad for are the children who have to witness this shit, born into a world they don't deserve to be born into like this. But unfortunately, we're all born into this world like this, and we all have to deal with it. And if you're gonna openly preach hate like that, and you catch a bullet, oh well. Sometimes violence needs to be incited in some of these situations to make a difference, or else nobody will listen. Did anybody... What about the scientists that literally immolated themselves? How did it get more... Yeah. I agree with that. I do agree that the whole Trump quote-unquote assassination was BS. Excuse me. I mean, his cult followers were literally wearing bandages on their ears and, like, Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna keep building up, and it's gonna boil over at some point, and that's what's happening. I specifically remember hearing about 3 young African Americans getting, like, literally hung and or hanged a few years back after, I think, some court case arrested some racists for being racist, and barely anything was talked about in that. We're close to him, not super close, but he had a sniper if he was... Yeah, exactly. Well, they want violence to happen, so they have an excuse to point the military... Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's gonna keep escalating. Secret Service would never allow the president to stop from... Yeah. Absolutely. Like, he got up and did the face pump bullshit. Like, get out of here. If he was actually shot at... It's a joke. So yeah, be careful, because things are going to continually get worse. Careful where you go. Careful what you talk about in public. Because you will incite people's rage. The right, at this moment, are looking for... Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a slew of LGBTQ and racial murders throughout the US today that barely get publicized. So lots of fathers and mothers and families and parents are gonna get screwed over today. Lots of it. Showman, he's always been a TV personality, he knows. Good show, he knew what he was doing. The level of psyops and the feds are committing in pursuit of power is staggering. Yeah, exactly. There is no middle ground. The middle ground is either you are a fascist or you're not. Where's the middle ground there? The right is just pure fascism. The left has its own issues for sure, but it's not nearly as bad. Yeah, go for it. I'm not upset. I'm not, I'm not trying to get in anybody right now. This is a very hot button issue. I get that. Something happened yesterday. And, having conversation about it is a good thing. It was the public style what happens there. Gotta go back to work, but I will still be here. Don't forget, my guards would kill the first mission. Yeah, we'll do our best, Feltor. Oh yeah, like, I get listening to both sides, yeah. I will listen for the reasons that people say. But you can also tell when somebody's just either fully mentally gone, like cultist levels, like a Trump follower, who will stop at nothing to praise their god, versus somebody who has, like, pretty standard understanding of the political landscape. Democrat and Republicans. Hey, there's a 4-house Rika, very nice. And both teams are, that's another problem, is the two-party system in general, especially when it's just fascist and, like, fascist light, essentially. Yeah, exactly, Azur. Like, the two parties here is just... When Biden became a president for the Democrats, you knew that was a joke. Biden, who was like a hardcore Republican for how long? They all spin it any way they can to maintain their power on everything. Their craving for power, their hunger for control. There's a straight Riga. Sleepy Joe. Excuse me. And I can also see a lot of this as, like, distraction from the Epstein files. God knows that everybody wants to see those files, but they're never gonna release them in full. Yeah, of course it did. I don't think that dude's ever told the truth about anything. Just a massive puppet. Of course he's on the list. He's been covering that up. That's why what's-her-face, Ghislaine, was like, I never saw him in any controversial situations or whatever. Which is also a joke. The elite class doesn't want it to come out because it would name a lot of people who are into some very disgusting things. I want to fuck my... Yeah, it might be on the pedophile island. Yeah, seriously. With a low security prison, yeah. It's a joke. It's a joke. Kinda wanted Kamala to win just so we could have our first female president. I mean, it would be pretty groundbreaking to have a female president for sure. Even if she's just a cop, essentially. But it would have been a hell of a lot better than our current situation. Like, I would have much, much, much preferred her as president over our current fascist-in-chief. And I think a lot of people would have. They rigged the votes. They rigged the narrative. People are finally catching on a massive scale because of the internet is just pointing out all of their lies and crap constantly. It's just, it's gonna take time. You know what's wild? We're not even the first year of Trump's presidency. Not even in the first full year. Alright, not even a year in, I should say. Look at everything that's already happened. What a nightmare, right? Why do you think I sit here and stream all day, every day? One, I love it, of course. And two, the unfortunate truth of life is that we must make money to live, but it also keeps me away from reading all of this crap. Keeps it funneled out. Then I have to worry about today's super nonsense or hateful rhetoric. Should go Nepal on our government? Yeah, absolutely. The 200s? Oh, that is a triple-double. Hey, Kraken, how's it going? Yeah, I know what you meant. Nah, I thought it was funny, though. Kraken in the house. How did your race go yesterday? I think you said you had a race going on? I'm doing pretty good today. World feels a little bit better today, you know. Best president of the 2000s? Probably Obama. Not that they were great by any measure, but at least the idea of change was there. Oh, to do 44 on your ballot. I'd probably... I lost first time since we started Seed of the Week. I had fun. Nice. Hey, at least you had fun. That's the... Yeah, exactly. Obama was a great politician and figurehead at least. Yeah, indeed, sir. At least Obama had some actual fucking charisma and wasn't 900 years old in office. That's another thing, like, I don't have anything against the older generation, but maybe get some people that are of, you know, any other generation that could come out here and try to advocate for change. A little bit younger, perhaps, would be good. People a little more in touch with current day. That's awesome, Kraken. Bum ba bum bum ba bum bum bum. Yeah, exactly. Dr. Oz, who wanted to talk about whatever the dumb name is. Talked about food prices being like really affordable or some shit a few years ago. Autocracy, like we have serves only the old and wealthy. Yeah, exactly. It sucks, you know. The situation's gonna suck for quite a while, probably. I mean, keep a lookout on some nasty shit that's gonna happen today, and probably not gonna happen to any more of the fascist elite or their advocators. Never been a president under the age of 40. The age that you can run for president is 35. It's interesting for sure. Like, I don't think 40 is all that old. I think 40 is still pretty in touch with what's happening, you know. 35-year-old. I just thought about there was somebody I went to high school with, said they wanted to be president. I'm actually wondering if they're around there doing anything now. I think their name was Ben Johnson. I wonder if they ever went anyway in that. Yeah, Biden being super old. Trump is super old. Like, the fact that Trump got president again is just absurd in the first place. Let alone the first time. Hey, MTI, how's it going? We did ball out today. Yeah. There should be a rotation that lets younger peeps with, you know, more progressive ideas start to be cycled in there. Just, you know, You can't do it forever. Like, you see what happens to an athlete who tries to stick around for too long? They don't get the playing time because that's it. You know, as you age, motor skills, mental capacity, like, things start to get worse and worse as we age. Let the new generation come in here. You don't, it's just, they're just modern day royalty. 42 now, MTI. That was the 42nd. Maximum term limits. Exactly. Exactly. That's a double, triple. Double. We actually had a one Potsy today, but the topic has been such a hot fire one. We didn't celebrate it much. That's okay. Rika understands. 2 elected positions, yeah. Agreed. Agreed. It's just it's too much. It's too much. Top 10 worst presidents. Is it just the top? Is it the last 10? Is extremely patient. Oh yeah, Rika knows what's up. She gets wine. She gets to hang out and chill. We stan Rika here. Hoover. I'm not sure it wouldn't be the fuck is it? Nixon? Is it Nixon? No, it wasn't Nixon, was it? Oh, there's a triple double. The one that's responsible for basically everything that is current day political strife. James Buchanan, he refused to challenge either the spread of slavery or the growing block of states that became the Confederacy. Well, sounds like a little bit of our modern day president in this James Buchanan. Civil War, yeah, Lincoln being a notable exception. That sounds about right. Trump is number 3. Way too low on that list. He doesn't even do anything other than incite violence and pass horrendous bills all the time. He's got a cult following. That's the only reason he's ran anywhere, because the right is just a bunch of cultist idiots. Only living president among the top 10 worst, with experts rating him among the nation's worst commander-in-chief following his first term in the White House. Last roll, Rika. Still is the winner. He is just the second president ever to serve non-consecutive terms. Well, that is today's Daily Nipah. Thank you for your patience, Rika. Very politically charged Nipah today. And that's okay. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. I appreciate that. Make sure you pick it up here at socksmadepeoplesexy.net/games or .itch.io. And also don't forget to pick up the baller variant at mti.itch.io. But until next time, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Appreciate that as well. Positive vibes, and remember, just this portion.